They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Broncos ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. Because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Let's talk for a second about Houston. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's exactly how I would do it, because I can fill some of my holes and my gaps, especially for spring ball and for all those other steps to build depth while I develop some of the younger guys. So you just kind of take a medium range of portal guys, Jesse.
Yeah, David, I think the coaching staff knew they were going to lose some guys. Some guys didn't play enough last year, and they expected them to bounce, but they were able to hold on to some key people that a lot of other programs wanted. So give this coaching staff credit, re-recruiting their own guys. Let's see if that pays dividends today.
The Broncos offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line, because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They'll give it to him again. Past the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Velez. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gadecki. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Houston going up tempo. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Walker. At midfield, he's got room. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The gift to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum. And that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I knew that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Wants to return it. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Velez. Dumps it to the back. The sure hands. It's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston wants to play fast.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They get to the line quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's Babers. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Got him downfield. Oh, out of space. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Now, Boise State.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Velez. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Walker. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown Broncos! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. Get it down to the 28-yard line. First down, and they have to show some urgency here. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Looking to throw, it's Velez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The run to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Walker. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The give to the single back. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boise State.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Looking downfield, it's Velez. Makes the grab. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Breaks into the open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Houston will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Gonna run it, it's Walker. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
out of the gun to give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Offense gets set for second down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Velez. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Walker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Fourth down coming up.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. To give to the big fullback. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the first down, and you still have life in this football game.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Broncos have this offense rolling. He wants to change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got a man. It's Baber. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over Georgia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Walker. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Give to the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Rush is on him. And the Heat gets there. And they defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Velez. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want.